Haven't heard from you in a while. Buzz us an email, will you? Hi, Geek. Sorry, I'm going to have to let Bubba Girl in. Otherwise, she's going to drive us both mad. Wow. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I went to the exercise physiologist yesterday and I got a list of 5 exercises to do. They take about 10 minutes in all. Hi, Bonnie Russell. To help strengthen my knees. Yeah. So, yeah. But in prep for it, because I wanted her to see the extent of what I was dealing with, I didn't take any anti-inflammatories beforehand. Hi, Pamela. And I forgot to take some when I got home because we were busy doing other stuff. Oh, my God. My knees are so sore. And you think, they don't really do much until you don't take them. And I only use ibuprofen. Sometimes I'll take an naproxen. But mainly I just use ibuprofen. About 600 mils a day. You don't want to overdo it. And you think they don't really... You take them for granted after a while, and that you think, oh, well, my pain level doesn't change. But it's like keeps those pain levels at a bearable level. And oh, my Lord, I was in so much pain. But I'm glad I went. Yeah, Geek, how is everything going? I've got a couple of things to look at. Alito, I'm going to look at Alito. I'll tell you what, one of the few decent things that Trump did while in office was make bump stocks, those parts of the gun that you can buy to modify a semi-automatic weapon into a full-on, death machine. Not that, into a machine gun, basically. One of the few decent things he did in office was to actually ban them. Supreme Court, in a 6-3 move, surprise, surprise, overturned the ban and said they were legal. And Clarence Thomas wrote up the thing and everything. It just proves that the Supreme Court, as it is, doesn't give a shit about the people of the land, as it is, with not all of them, of course, but with the majority, with the 6-3 majority, which is basically conservative to liberal, they don't care. The Conservatives on the Supreme Court do not give a rat's ass. Hi, Clarence Fields. Haven't heard from you in a while. It's lovely to hear from you. Hi, Linda B. How's your hubby, darling? And they don't care who's in office. They'll do what they want to do if it fits their moral agenda, or better yet, well, I won't say their pocket, but for some, their pocketbooks. Yeah, as you can imagine, the manufacturer of bump stocks is a very, very happy companies at the moment. Yeah. yeah, we miss you too, Clarence. It's lovely to see you when you can make it on. But, you know, I understand that some people can make it every week. I love that, and I appreciate that. If you can't make it, or you know, you haven't been able to make it for a while, which you don't have to apologise for any of that, because we all have lives. I was like still in a lot of pain this morning. I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do the lie. So I'm just going to do, because I haven't had a chance to do my little prayer yet. Universal Spirit and guides of the highest truth and compassion, I ask for your help and guidance, living a life of higher vibration, battling those thoughts. I ask for your access to your wisdom and knowledge, the Akasha records and all high without agenda, rancor, or ill will. Clarity, insight, and objectivity in the questions I may pose. Okay. The new cancer hospital is good. Oh, that's great. I don't think they'll do the immunity thing, but let's have a quick look. Okay. Will the Supreme Court grant Trump immunity? I think that will be a step through to our. Okay, let's have a look. 1, 2. Will pendulum. Okay, it's got something stuck on it. Pendulum. Will the Supreme Court grant Trump immunity? No. They won't. And I got the words going through my head when I asked that question. That would be a line too far, or a step too far. I'm going to ask, will Trump be sent to jail? Will Trump be sent to jail? Even if it's a couple of days. Well, the pendulum's saying yes. Will it be before the election? Getting yes. Wow. I asked if it would be before the election. Just remember, Linda B, that you're in all of our thoughts and prayers, and your husband is in all of our thoughts and prayers. in his battle. The Supreme Court will not free the January 6 rioters. Will the Supreme Court free the January 6 rioters? I'm going to ask the pendulum. I use the pendulum because it is a neutral, and no. So I'm going to no. Yeah, there's no chance of them, if they're in jail, there's no chance of them being released by the Supreme Court and that those rulings being overturned. And if the Supreme Court gave Trump immunity, those judges, I feel like they'd be impeached. Like, they'd be moved to impeach them after the election. Jim Jordan, of course, the Judiciary Committee, they're trying to prove that Cogler, the only one of Alvin Bragg's prosecutors or something, was used as a back channel between Bragg's office and the White House, so Joe Biden could dictate the outcome of Trump's trial, which is bull dust. Absolute bull dust. These efforts by Congress and these hearings with this, that, and the other, I just got through my head that there's going to be some changes made. Will this inquiry be shut down? Will Jim Jordan's inquiry into a back channel between Bragg's office and, yeah, it's going to be shut down. I think they might push his sentencing back till after the either that or he'll be ordered to present himself after the I think he's going to go from jail to jail, but I think they will order him to present himself after the Republican convention. Will Trump be ordered to present himself for a stint in jail after the convention, the July convention, Republican convention? Yeah. So I think what they're going to do is say that, the Republican convention, after the Republican convention, you will then be ordered to present yourself at this office to be escorted to a place of confinement for so many days. If he doesn't turn up, they will issue a warrant and they'll send the marshals after him. That way he can't say they locked me up so I couldn't go to the convention, blah, 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 blah. So I think that might be the... look, he's not going to go to jail for months or anything. It could be 30 days or something. I don't know, but there is going to be jail time. It could even be 60 days or something, 2 months. August, September, be out in October. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to get some very bright cards here that I haven't used in a while. Any Libra deck. Very bright cards. And I am going to Judges Thomas and Alito. Okay, let's have a look at Alito first. He's refusing to recuse himself. Hi, 171 sign in from anything with Trump. Okay. So, and if you do want a reading, you can email me at footprinttarot@gmail.com. Payment, I use PayPal, and yeah. Or even if you want to donate and don't want to do it through YouTube, some people don't feel comfortable doing it through YouTube, you can use the email for PayPal. No, but yeah. Yes, please hit the like button. Before I go on, I'm going to say hello to all my lovely lurkers. Thank you very much for joining. I do appreciate it. And also to everybody who chooses to watch later, thank you very much for doing so. It is appreciated. And please leave a thumbs up or a comment. So Justice Alito, is he going to be impeached? Justice Alito be impeached? The Hanged Man is going to be in limbo. He's definitely looking at being impeached. He's the hangman. And the thing is, he's put himself there into that position willingly. It's going to have to go either two ways for him. He's going to have to resign. If he doesn't resign, he will be impeached. So that's where it's going to be. So he's got basically till the election and everyone being sworn in to make up his mind. Either he goes willingly or he will be impeached. The word jail jumped out at me, and then sort of what came next was no, not Alito, but somebody else. And I'm doing a reading on him next, if you can guess. But yeah, back to Alito. Will he resign before he can be impeached? The 10 of Wands. This is lightening the load. It's also success after struggle, but it's also about lightening the load. Accept that you're not going to be able to do this on your own. Make wise decisions. It could be seek help. It could be lighten the load on yourself. I think that the option's going to be put before him: resign or be impeached. Being impeached, it would succeed, by the way, would be just huge. I see him stepping down. One more card. Yep. Stepping down, new journey. Taking a new path in life, basically retirement. Taking a leap of faith that if he steps down, they'll leave him alone. But if he doesn't, they will come after him, they will impeach him. But I feel like he's going to step down after the election once it's clear that he's only got two ways to go: the easy way or the hard way. Yeah, I heard a rumor about Justin Thomas's nephew writing a book. Okay, so now remember when I said, when I drew the first card on Alito, and the word jail came into my mind, and I said no, and then the next words were no, not him, Thomas. Yes, I heard that his nephew was in jail too. He's written a book. So we'll have a look at, he's not a fan of the man. It's a Supreme Court judge. What was his nephew put in jail for? But anyway, what will this book reveal? He'll have the receipts. This card was reversed, so justice. But now this is the only reverse card in the deck. Now, justice was not there, and injustice. Okay. This is the book. The world. Wow. Definite change. Big thing. Now, these are both major arcana. And a change. A shift. This is really going to change the way in which people view Thomas. And he's not viewed that well already. Does anyone know what Thomas's nephew was in jail for? The Three of Cups. Celebration. People are going to celebrate. Just going to Justice Thomas. Nephew. Took his grandnephew and raised him like a son. Mark Martin now faces 25 years on drug and weapons charges. Grandnephew, drugs and weapons charges. So, now it's his grandnephew. That means it's his nephew or niece or nephew's son. And took him in and raised him as his own. Well, he did a grand job then, didn't he? The Two of Wands. Wow. This is, some people see it as a block. The bigger picture. He's going to, basically, it's about what it was like growing up with him. Feeling a big picture. But he's going to reveal or what he feels is an injustice. So it's certainly how will this affect Clarence Thomas's position, this book? Oh, yes, it will. This is the Hermit. I'm reading on Mark Martin. Mark Martin, who is Justice Thomas's, Mark Martin, who's Justice Thomas's great nephew, who is in jail and is currently facing 25 years, over 25 years, on drugs and weapons charges. And he's writing a book and what it's going to do. I shall be Lisa. And how it's going to affect Thomas. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming out in that book about growing up with Thomas, about Ginny. And the thing is, they might try for an injunction, but Yeah, he's gonna try and get an injunction on it to stop it being published. Push it back into the shadows. You want some nummies? Yes, of course you do. That's why you come up here and you stick your butt in front of mummy, wave your tail at everyone. Ooh, nummy. Oh, we'll have to get daddy tonight to get some litter. Yeah. Okay. I think Thomas is going to try and get it like an injunction or something. Push it back. He really doesn't want it. He really does not want it published. There are some things in there, people that he's seen, these people and those people. He's very angry at his great uncle. So yeah, there's a lot. How it changed his world to be taken in there, and the people indulgences is going to fill in a lot of gaps for people about Thomas. Thomas does not want it published. He's going to try and get it an injunction, but no. Is Thomas going to be impeached? Is Justice Thomas, Clarence Thomas, going to be impeached? Nine of Coins. This is his autonomy and his control. But it's also a very big yes card. Oh, if you've got some questions, please write down some questions for me. They abandon him. Yeah. Well, that would be the shift. Cameo, move your butt. Come on. Thank you. Oh, what's here? The Nine of Wands was on the bottom, shadowing the deck. So this is like need for vigilance. He's really going to have to be. The Seven of Swords. This is not being able to get away with things. This is all his strategies to try and get away with things. They're not going to work. He's going to have to face the consequences of his actions. So I'm feeling like, yeah, he is going to, if he doesn't resign, he's going to be impeached. But there's more to it than that. Yeah, the Four of Swords. He's going to resign to avoid impeachment. But what he's hoping is that by resigning, they won't look any further into him. And I'm sorry, Clarence, that's not the case. Will Clarence Thomas be indicted in the next couple of years? Oh, look at this. This is a big yes. I asked, will he be indicted in the next couple of years? He's going to avoid impeachment, by resigning. But that's not going to stop a process which has already begun. He's going to be indicted somewhere in the next couple of years. Could he end up going to jail in the end? Cameo, Bub. Mummy loves you very much. This is more like cameo tarot, isn't it? All right. You tell Mummy. Tell Mummy. Point out a card for Mummy. What should she draw? Hey? Point out a card for Mummy. What should she draw? Top one. Or this one. We'll go this one in the middle then. Oops, that's just a bottle. The Page of Wands talking, and the top one. Page of Swords. Ooh. I got spying. Well, disappointment. Intellectual. He needs, actually this is not spying. It is every decision of his. Everything. Fine-tooth comb. Dotted I's. Crossed T's. Somebody's going to be looking at him. He's heading for prosecution. There's witness. Yeah. Who's Jim Craw? Yeah, there's definitely, yeah. This has already started. Could Justice Alito will Justice Alito be sent to jail? Ultimately. Woo-hoo. Here comes the sun. So much is going to be exposed about this man. That could also be, I have an idea that his health is really going to go downhill. But yeah, Justice Thomas. I said Alito, didn't I? No, I meant Justice Thomas. So hopefully, so what I'm going to do is put this aside. So this is sunshine for Justice Alito. Is Justice Thomas going to go to jail? Another major arcana. Death. The death card, the transformation card. This is, yeah. So things will be okay for Alito because he's going to take the wise way out. Thomas, not so much. Could end up going to jail. So, yeah, I said Alito, and of course, no. I don't see him going to jail. I see him just enjoying his retirement and staying out of the way. Short to medium term. Okay. Kitty always wants attention, but might swap a deck over. Do his deck swap. Bag. lovely Sage Tarot cards here. They're cute. Beautiful white Sage Tarot. I am very slowly, very, very slowly, it's a Talking Landscapes deck. The Tarot Landscapes deck. That's one of my newer ones. It's absolutely gorgeous too. Just put that there for a moment. Have to find those decks, those cards. Where did I put them? Whew. Now, okay. Hi, Eleanor. Yeah. Yeah. 1965. Okay, so short to medium term future of Melania, and the got to clean my desk up. Well, I made a start on cleaning up in this room, and I've got to continue to do it. So Melania and 45's marriage. Wheel of Fortune. Elevation of money, overseas trip, completion phases. I'm going to go completion phases with this one. She's going to stick with him for as long as possible, but there's a change coming, and it's not an elevation of money. Yeah, I think the things are going to start winding down. The Emperor. Stability or stabilizing influence coming into your life. Now, yeah, she's sick of everything. She's still only with him because he could be the president again. She's going to stick with him for the moment. Okay, definitely. I got myself a new scarf too the other day. It's got all stars and astrological things on it. This is major arcana things happening with their marriage. Movement of residence, journey, victory over situational problems, balancing opposite polarities. Okay. I feel like in the end, there's going to be a split. She's going to be more in control of what happens than he is. she has more control over their marriage than he does. She's just waiting to decide when to move. Two of Swords. It's this card, the Two of Swords. It's got peace and harmony, or needing to take the blindfold off, or keep reassessing the situation at hand. Can you guess which one she's doing? The latter one. She's reassessing the situation at hand. So she keeps looking at it. She'll decide when she wants to make her move, and it'll probably be soon after the election. Basically, when it comes to her and her marriage, she's the one who's making the decisions, not him. Do you like some nummies? Do you like some nummies? Yeah? You can't live on nummies alone, sweetheart. You're happy to at the moment. Okay, there you go. She doesn't. She doesn't live on nummies, but yeah. Yeah, so she's in control there. She's not being swept along or anything like that. She's totally in control of herself and where she sees this going and how it's going to work out. Trump's not going to have a say. Okay. Oh, of course, Trump has been making money off his mugshot, and ever since the guilty verdict, people have been giving him money over and over. Is he going to be able to keep all that money from the mugshot, from everything? The mugshot was in Georgia, wasn't it? All this money that he's making from things like mugshot and since the conviction, is he going to lose all that money? Yeah, the devil. Able to break the chains that are holding you back. But this is also pay the devil his due. He's not going to be able to keep any of that money. It's all going to be seized. The mugshot stuff by the state of Georgia, they're going to seize all that money. All the money he's raised since his conviction, because he's used his conviction to raise it. You know, it's all going to get frozen. Bunny Russell. I've seen some psychiatrists who look at Trump and Biden and they diagnose Trump's mental issues, but said Biden is fine, just normal aging, no mental deficiency. No, Biden's actually, he'd rather be retired. Cameo. No more. Come on. Give Bunny a break. Where do you want it? Where do you want it? Up here. There, go for it. Goodness me. Yeah. The county does own the mugshot. Yeah, they'll get all that money back. He's not going to be able to keep it. Now, who else has a question that they'd like me to answer, to look at? have a look at Jim Jordan. Now, I had a very brief look at that earlier, at that inquiry he set up. There's a change coming for Jim Jordan, Wheel of Fortune. Change is coming. Tell us more about this. Overseas trip, elevation of money, Ace of Pentacles, money coming. The Knight of Pentacles. He's going to get some news. This is legal things. Ten of Wands, weighted down with problems and a very heavy load. Yeah, this is the Knight of Pentacles. This is often used of legal, of things being slowed right down. Then he's got a heavy burden. Problems with a heavy load. Well, he brought him on himself. The World. Money, luck, world in the palm of your hands. New opportunities. But he's not going to be weighed down with new opportunities. So what is going on here? Because it's following the 10 of what? The Queen of Swords, judge. You know, for me, the Queen of Swords is a judge being called for to answer for your actions. He's going to, definitely, there's going to be a big change. Will he keep his seat? I have an idea he will. Yes, he will. He's going to keep his seat. But that's not going to be enough to... I feel like relegated to the background. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Saw that Hunter Biden got convicted. Yes, he did. But I still stand by that dirty work. Three of Pentacles. Renown and glory. That's what she wants. That's what she's always about. But I still maintain he's going to be happy with the outcome. So, yeah. Even though he was, you know, that will work itself out. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Renown and glory. That's what she wants. And she doesn't care who she uses to get it. So she's climbed on people to get there. I do agree with the others that she is going to win her seat back. Page of Cups, basic good news. Queen of Pentacles. Domineering. Yeah, so the Queen of Pentacles has got dark eyes and hair. Well, she's probably a bleach blonde. Professional business and domineering. That is definitely her. Justice. She's going to find herself in a legal situation. Look at this. Justice. And Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is the highest minor arcana. Plans, hopes, wishes. It's often seen as the card of defeat, but it's a card of strategy. Tell us more about this Seven of Swords. Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene. The Sun. Happiness and bright prospects. She seems to have a bit of a Teflon coating to her at the moment. So she's going to, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if she won another term after this. But Justice, this is a major arcana. It is a long-term card, but patience. It's interesting. This one's got the elephant, very long-lived animal, very patient. It's going to take a while, but justice will come to her, but we're going to have to be patient. Okay, so we got her winning her seat back and stuff, but is she going to be able to be the powerhouse in the Republican Party that she wants to be? And I'm getting no. Diminishing returns that. What is her future within the Republican Party? Well, within Congress. Oh, there, Three of Swords. Broken heart, frustration, jealousy, and deception. Okay, so she's probably going to win a seat back, and she might even win it back again in 2026. But it's not going to be an easy ride for her. Hi, Denise Trudeau. Love and light to you too, my darling. What, 2 billion? Oh, yeah. No, that book came out many years ago, yeah. She'll have a case against the university. Yeah, if she wants to pursue it, they'll have to pay her out. Anyway, oh, here's that justice card again. You know, this is the second lot I've drawn on Marjorie Taylor Greene for her future within, you know, how it's going to work out for her within there. So heartbreak, broken heart, frustration, jealousy. Justice again. Be patient. Things will catch up to this woman. 10 of Cups. It's got happiness, good things, but this is celebration. It's also winding up of, coming to the end of a cycle, emotional, and stabilizing influences. There's going to be stabilizing influences. And you know what? This is within, I'm talking about her within the party. This is not her celebrating. This is other people sending her off, basically, in the end. I think she's got 2 terms left, and she's going to have to be really, really careful because justice is there. You know, the party finds her destabilizing, and they don't like that, and they're going to be finding her as a destabilizing influence. It's that 3 of Pentacles again. Renown and glory, that's all she wants. Delays. Delays around improvements in the party. So, yeah, look, she will face the consequences of her actions, but it's going to take a while. And basically, there's going to be forces within the party who are going to chip away to get rid of her. Yeah. King of Swords on the bottom. He's the prosecutor for me. So, but you know what? Get used to seeing her face around and her trying to cause trouble. But her ability to cause trouble is going to be very much diminished. And she's going to be like one of those annoying gnat things that you just go, here, want these, come on, sweetheart, come on. Oh, it's not on the floor, so you're not interested. Honest, Bubba, driving nuts. Oh, come on, you couldn't just reach up to the top of that printer, which is like 6 inches? Oh, I love my Bubba girl, but sometimes... Yeah. Yes, that's the only reason they want to keep her. But they're going to find she's just not worth the trouble. And they're going to phase her out, push her out. But she's also got some legal trouble coming up in the future. Yeah. Yeah, no, she's going to have a case there. She does have a case there. Now, what's this 2 billion being related to Khashoggi? Is it the 2 billion that Jared received, or what? I need a little bit of clarification. Jared Kushner. Jared Kushner. Four of Wands. Happy home. celebration. The Chariot, things are happening with him. Movement of resident. Is he going to? Movement of residence and a journey. So happy home, possible country setting. Is he going to move to Saudi Arabia? Is Jared Kushner going to move to Saudi Arabia? Which Six of Cups, happy houses. This is all about a home, happiness, moving residences. I think he's going to move to a different country and basically to try and avoid any consequences of Khashoggi's murder. Yeah. Needing to take a giant leap forward. That's what I think is going to happen. He's going to move to a country where there's no extradition. Could be Saudi Arabia, but it could be somewhere else. But that is his plan. Okay. I'll get the pendulum out for this. Pendulum. Saudi Arabia gave Jared Kushner $2 billion to invest. Is this linked directly to Khashoggi's murder? Yes, it is, but will this be proven? No. They're never going to be able to prove it. When I was waiting for that, Jared and Ivanka is a love match, true love match. They do love each other very deeply. She's just so sick of the whole thing and she's frustrated. She's sick of this business with him and this diddy. She's sick of her father's troubles. She's, she realizes she's got her own issues she's going to have to deal with. And she's just sick of it. So I do feel like she has spoken to several people. She's given over statements and stuff, but she's just sick of it. And she feels obligated to still stand up when asked and support her father, but she's sick of it behind the scenes. Ivanka Trump, what is her future? Or Ivanka Kushner. Four maintained she's a very good mother. 7 of Cups. All that glitters is not gold. Look beyond the clouds. Money improvement. So she's yeah. She's sick of having to basically glitter for everyone. 5 of Pentacles. Coming in from the cold. Delays around money. 9 of Swords. Yeah, tears and frustrations. And yeah, she's just at the moment, she feels she's got to maintain a facade. Behind the scenes, she's falling apart. Her biggest concern are her children. Good on her. But, she's not blameless in everything that's gone on. 4 of Pentacles. Things are going to get a bit better with as far as financial security for her. But, yeah. She's able to break the change. This is what she wants to do. She just wants to get away from all of it. She loves Jared, but she's sick of it, and she just wants time away from him. She loves her father, but again, no, just sick of it. She knows she's not blameless. She's spoken to people. Feel like she's a Jane Doe witness. 9 of Cups. She just, she does, so things are starting to get better, and she is feeling a little bit smug about herself, but I feel like she's a Jane Doe witness, and she's cooperating. Yeah. Deception, delays, emotions up or down. Yeah. Maybe deceiving herself a little bit. She does still love Jared, but she's like, and she's deceiving others. So I think like she's cooperating behind the scenes as a Jane Doe witness. She's just sick of it. Well, yeah, she has to an extent, but she chose to keep the cycle going. Yeah. Motivation behind doing it, I think, is her children. If she didn't have any kids, she'd probably be sticking it out, but she's got children. And yeah, she doesn't want them living with grandma and granddad Kushner, or grandma and granddad Trump. Well, grandma's passed, of course. So she's, yeah. Okay. Look, guys, I'm going to wrap it up a few minutes early. Very dry. I don't have any. Just vet my vessel a bit. So I'm going to wrap it up about 10 minutes early. Yeah, so Annie, if you can hang on for a few minutes, I might send you a link and we'll have a chat because we haven't had a chat in ages. And yeah, everyone else, I will be doing the members only live tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, if you remember. And I think I'll try and do something on Monday. Last Monday, everything got turned upside down. So I had to go for an appointment at 10 o'clock and it just ended up eating into my whole day. So yeah, anyway, love you all. Thank you for joining me. How about we catch up tomorrow, Annie? Just send me a good time. Okay. I'm really still in a bit of pain, so I think maybe if we can catch up tomorrow afternoon, that would be good. Okay. So anyway, everyone stay strong, stay loving, stay healthy, stay happy. And above all, my darling, stay laughing. Laugh every day, and if you can, laugh with a stranger. Love you all, and I'll talk to you later.